Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today I thought I would kind of look at the massive amount of new Korg equipment that is either out or coming out in the near future. Korg released an absolute ton of keyboards and other equipment at NAMM. To be honest, it was getting a bit confusing. There was that much stuff and you don't really know what is out, what's not out, what's coming out, what do you need to order. So I thought I'd just kind of do an overview of the kind of main things. I'm not going to do everything that was released. So first thing first is the modules. So there's three modules, one for the Wavestate, the Op6 and the ModWave. They are available, but I think most of them seem to be out of stock modules. And for some reason they're different prices. So what? Anyway, and they're bloody expensive. So the ModWave is $699. The Wavestate is $649 and the Op6 is $649. So that is only 50 quid less than the equivalent keyboard versions. So Korg obviously using pretty cheap keyboards. So these are all based on the Mark IIs. The Op6 was the last of the Mark IIs to come out. Go scroll back up, you can see you can actually get the Wavestate Mark II for the same price as the module, the actual keyboard version. So, I mean, and again, they're all different prices. So the ModWave is £75 more than the Op6 and the Wavestate. So like I said, the Op6 was the last of the Mark IIs to come out. And I do quite fancy one, I have to say, but not at 700 quid. And the SEs, I mean, where they're getting the prices for these. I mean, there's one that's over £2,000. They don't show it here, but there's a kind of limited edition kind of silver one. So the Op6 is 1,700 quid. The Wavestate is 1,850. So there's even more difference. I mean, I'm really not quite sure where they're getting these. So they obviously haven't done a ModWave SE yet. Because like I said, there's only these two that are available. And fine, yeah, I mean, they've obviously upped the build quality, but it's still got the same shitty screen. The 37 key version. I mean, yeah, it's metal and, you know, things are different, but it's got exactly the same control panel, but in a metal case with, you know, higher quality control knobs and mod wheels and stuff. But it's got exactly the same sounds. 1,200 quid more. In what world do Korg think that people are going to pay that? I mean, look at the amount of other synths you can get for that sort of money. I mean, you can get an Expressive E Osmos cheaper than that. And I know which one I'd rather have. The MPC Key 61 is cheaper than the Op6. I mean, that is a proper workstation, not just a synth. The other one that's available now is the KingKORG NEo, and that is 950 quid. It's got the same keyboard as the kind of Wavestates and the Op6s by the looks of it. It's just the same. If I go back, it's just the same 37 kind of key keyboard. Basically a grand for that as well. I mean, it's just. I mean, they are kind of pricing themselves out of the market here. So the other one that came out, which isn't available yet, which I really quite fancy, is the MicroKORG. Lo and behold, there's actually a color screen. I mean, about freaking time. So this is not available until June, and the latest price I've kind of got is around about $530. So I mean, it's a bargain in relation to anything else, and I do quite like this. The only problem is it's got mini keys, and I freaking hate mini keys. At least it's got a decent screen, and it does actually look quite fun. And it does sound pretty good from what I've kind of seen of some of the reviews. And you get a white and a black one, so at least you've got some sort of choice of colour, which you don't get with the ModWaves and the Wavestates. The other thing that's not out yet is the Grandstage X. So this is a stage piano, and it does look absolutely gorgeous. So the Grandstage X, Korg's flagship stage piano, now completely redesigned with 7 inspiring sound engines, 700 preloaded sounds, user-friendly interface, and a sleek aesthetic design. It is certainly very sleek. With light ivory two-tone body and perforated side panels, the Grandstage X not only delivers highest sonic quality, but also stands as a visual centerpiece. Prepare to elevate your performance and let Grandstage X take your music to new heights. And it does look the absolute dog's bollocks, I have to say. It is pretty expensive. Yeah, it's around about 2,300, but it does look beautiful. And it does look like £2,000 worth. So they've also brought out a new controller. which looks very nice as well. So this is the Keystage, and it does have MIDI 2 unleashed upon its ultimate poly aftertouch controller. And if I didn't already have 2 controllers, I probably would maybe buy one. The 49 key is, is 500. And the 61 key is 600. So it's kind of round about the same price as Native Instruments kind of S Mark IIIs. It says the Keystage is the ultimate MIDI keyboard solution for producers and stage performers, and the first keyboard to adopt MIDI 2.0 property exchange, which is quite a big thing actually. Keystage puts unparalleled integration and control at your fingertips, taking your music making to a whole new level. So it features a new keybed design with outstanding touch response, polyphonic channel aftertouch and MPE compatibility. It offers hands-on control and instant visual feedback through its parameter dedicated OLED screens. So very similar to the S series Native Instruments keyboards. It features a powerful ARP, an array of chord modes, integrated audio interface, and official integration with Ableton Live. So that is one of the things that the S series doesn't have, and that is an audio interface. So that is pretty cool, and it does look quite nice. I quite like the kind of wooden end panels. It doesn't have like a big massive screen. It has lots and lots of wee screens. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it is very similar to the S series that has 8 control knobs. But like I said, these are actually individual screens. So this doesn't do anything. This is just kind of for show. They're actually kind of individual little screens instead of one long one, like on the new Mark III, where it has the big kind of landscape screen. And then you've got another little screen there for kind of parameter information and preset names and whatever. So yeah, it is quite nice. I'm very interested to see some more reviews. And like I said, it is available to buy this. I'm assuming. It says, yeah, I can actually add that one to cart, so it's not sold out. So last but not least, the PS3300. There's not a huge amount of information on it. They did have one at NAMM, and it was pretty amazing sounding, I have to say. So this is the full-scale reissue of the original Korg PS3300, a legendary and ultra-rare synth designed by engineer Fumo Media. So it was produced by Korg in very limited numbers from 1977 to 81. So the reissue marks a new milestone in synth history that brought back iconic machines such as the MS-20, the ARP Odyssey, and the MicroKORG and ARP 2600. It is 49 key and it has 49 voice analog polyphony. Freaking hell. It has 3 layers and it has 3 synthesizer units and a mixer and utility section. So 3 independent oscillators plus multiple filters, envelopes and amplifiers for every note on its keyboard. So for a total of 147 synth voices of raw analog power. So it has 16 programs per bank and 16 banks, so 256 slots. So it is modernized for contemporary music using with the inclusion of USB MIDI jacks and a dedicated librarian app for preset management. So that is pretty cool. It's semi-modular, as you can see. It has a 3-band resonator. 3 frequency bands can be emphasized, a unique feature to the PS3300. As I understand from watching some of the NAMM videos, this is going to be made to order. The prices is varying between $10,000 and $15,000. So obviously you must be able to spec it differently if it's got a $5,000 range. But so that is quite a lot of money by anybody's standards. But I mean, I think an original one is probably selling for maybe 5 times that, maybe 50,000 or something for an original PS33. So when you look at it like that, let's just have a little listen. pretty damn good, I think you'll agree. So I'll leave a link to some of the NAMM videos that kind of went over this stuff, particularly the PS30, the under one that Sonicstate that did with Luke Edwards from Korg is pretty good. And also there's one for the modules as well. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and as usual, if you are enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one.